Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy BurtCrown88 coming out with a YouTube video, and today we're going to be making a very quick video. I don't know how long it's going to be, but it's just going to be talking about a couple of things in this game that if you're struggling with might help you without changing your playstyle, without changing anything. Because there is a laundry list of things that you can do outside of the game to improve your in-game experience, and some people aren't doing them, and if you're not doing them, this is really something you should look at as it can change your experience of this game drastically. And it's not a knock on EA going over these things because it's nothing they can do. They don't put this system in place to give you a disadvantage. It's just if you play the game fresh out of the box on a TV, stuff like that, you're at a disadvantage to people that set up this way. So let's just get into it, talk about it, and if you're not doing any of this stuff, leave it in the comment section down below. If you have the ability of doing it, give it a try. And let me know how you feel, because it's going to change everything about how you play the game if you do these couple of simple things. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is TV to monitor. Monitor's response time is way faster than a TV. You have to play on a monitor. It's unfortunate to say that as it is if you're playing on a TV. Now, I'm not saying if you play on a TV, you can't be a high-level player. I know people that play on TV that are Division 2. But if they played on a monitor, they would crush it. Absolutely crush it. So like it's situations like that where a simple monitor would bring you up. Along with that, the response time is for like your visual response time, right? Like if somebody's playing on a monitor with quicker response time and they're seeing you coming and they're poking or they're dodging you, it's not all on you. That's response time. That is why, like, along with the ping, which we'll get into later, the response time is everything in this game. Hockey is a split-second reaction game, and if you're delayed because of TV to monitor, that's just one thing that's hurting you, right? I'm not saying don't play if you're on TV, enjoy the game, have fun, but that might be one thing you're noticing. Same with controller. You'll always see, you could ask me anytime during stream, BurtCrown88, if you're not there, come over, check us out, follow if you enjoy, but you'll always see, you could ask me at any time, hey Burt, let me see your controller, and I'll hold it up and you will see it plugged in. And the reason you see it plugged in is not because of input delay, but when the controllers die, they get really sluggish. And as I'm making this video, all I'm gonna do is unplug this controller now, and as I'm making this video, I'm gonna show you throughout the course of it what happens to a controller. So I'm going to go down to the main menu and I'm just going to flip, and you're seeing like that's a good response time, right? Good response time there. So we'll go back to this and I'll show you the response time at the end of this video after the controller's been unplugged for like 10 minutes. Also, if you feel like you're losing every single puck battle, this is something that I just recently found out from Thrash, so shout out to him, because I didn't know about this. I seen people reset their console all the time, and I thought, you know, that's just a gimmick that people do, or that's just a thing that people do psychologically to give themselves a little bit of a break from the game so they can breathe while everything's booting back up. After talking to Thrash94 Gaming, if you haven't checked him out, I mean, you probably definitely checked him out, but he told me that you're essentially resetting your cache, you're clearing your cache, and you're refreshing your game. It's crazy that that's something that works, but if you're 3-4 games deep and you're noticing that you're starting to lose puck battles, you're starting to not be able to hit people, you're starting to slow down, you're getting sluggish, turn off your console, close the app, turn off your console, turn it back on. It's crazy. I thought it was silly, but after talking to Thrash and I started doing it, I noticed a huge difference. So I would play 3 games, 4 games, even if I win that 4th game, if it's feeling a little rough, I will turn off my console, turn it back on, and everything feels a million times better. So I'll give that a try. If you're on a monitor, if you're on a plugged-in controller, and you're feeling sluggish after a couple of games, turn off your PlayStation or your Xbox, turn it back on, and give it a try. Now, this here is just a screenshot of my connection, and I'm at a 10 ping, a solid 10 ping, right? That's because, one, I have good internet. 2, I live in, Southern Ontario, which is close to the Quebec server, so that also helps, but hardwired internet, fiber internet, and close to the servers is why you see me at 10 ping. Now, the 10 ping is because of location and internet, and then the steady ping is because I'm plugged in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go on my console on Wi-Fi, and I'm gonna show you what ping looks like on Wi-Fi, and you can just see from there, like, for a visual, what it does to you. But these 2 games are in the same day, 2 games apart, like 1 game and then the next game. So what I'm showing you here is the same day, 2 different games back to back. So the one was 10 ping and this one's a 48 ping. What I'm showing you is the flat bar, right? The flat bar is from being plugged in. The 48 ping is just a different server. I have my ping cranked right up so I can match on pretty much any server I can find. Because one, I like to try to not match up against QC players that live under the server and they just are ridiculous. You know, that's another topic for another day. But you're seeing the flat line, right? So I'm on two different servers, flatlining no matter what, because I'm plugged in. Always plug in your PlayStation or your Xbox. Be on landline. Okay, now here is on Wi-Fi. This is on my server, right? Because I'm playing somebody on my server from QC. But either way, this is on my server. Look at the spikes you're getting, and then look at that big spike. Those are your lag spikes. No flat bars. And then look at that huge spike up to 500 ping. So I'm bouncing anywhere from 44 to 55, 44 to 60. And we've seen my internet, right? Like, we've seen me flat bar. So that's just what I wanted to show you about making sure you hardwire in. So monitor, hardwire in, reset your console every now and then, plug in your controller. Look how slow and delayed that is now. That's sluggish, and it's only been 10 minutes. And that is sluggish already. Like, that's just little tips, guys. I'm plugging that back in. Need that fully charged. But that's just little tips, guys. Monitor over TV if you can. Hardwire your console over Wi-Fi if you can. Plug in your controller. That one you should be able to do. Cord came with the game. Controller, console, it should be right in front of you unless you're playing on a TV and a couch, I guess. You're way far back. And then if you feel like the game's sluggish, reset your console. Give all that a try, guys. I really hope it helps. And if it does, hit that in the comment section down below. It's all we can do, right? It's all we can do. If you're feeling like you're behind, maybe there's a bunch of that stuff that that person's doing that you're not, and that's why you're behind. Until next time, guys. Ciao, ciao.